7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 44-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat-trick there because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's a
touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game. One team is pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second down now, it's Harris. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that. Down, right?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they take possession of the football and head off the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives with a 3rd and interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
What's up, little daddy?
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Ooh.
So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a
Yeah,
start to the
yep,
season.
she don't know that.
5 wins,
I'm on
1
your
loss.
side today.
When do you
I'm
think
on
this
your
is
side
that
today.
maybe
Exactly.
you're in the midst of
She
something
don't know.
special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep
What's
into
happening,
the
bro?
locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at
Nothing
the
whooping
Steelers
this nigga ass on
2020,
Madden.
they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and
I
went
know.
out in the
I
first
know.
round.
I know. I've been listen. This will be crazy about it. You'll have a good ass game, bro. Your games be no. You be making shit go crazy.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
Yeah, nah. I'll be watching. I'll be like, man. I'm like, oh yeah, good play, Brandon. Okay, good play. You still in it? You only down 3. You only down. Nigga, now you're down 17. Stop throwing that shit.
In this first half.
Hi, JR.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this.
Did mommy say you can have this? Are you sure? Babe, you said he can have this apple juice?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Huh? Next time you ask your mommy, you hear me? You don't lie to daddy.
Oh, Daddy, what's your camera?
It is up. So
Now the
don't yell at
Steelers
me.
use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Hold it with 2 hands.
As we step
Give me the
aside
gun.
here in this
Give me
second
this.
quarter.
Here. Yeah. I think she's gonna try to quit. Huh? No.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing,
Come on, Jenkins!
as an offensive
What the
player,
fuck?
you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish
It's
and where you're trying
dirty
to
done.
go
I joined this
than the
league.
defender.
We in year
So in
3.
this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down, it's Harris.
This shit irritating, man. Now Harris breaking every fucking tackle, even conservative tackles. God damn.
For him now on 9 carries. So from the 36 now.
I'm just
first and
saying,
10.
like, fuck, my nigga.
On the ground, it's Harris.
I'm not taking nothing away from the man, but it's like, fuck, bro. If I hit you in the backfield and I tackle your legs, you just gonna run me over? Am I next two niggas? Like, that's crazy. He's a different type of animal.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one.
No, that take is 6'2", 250 something.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running
That
back.
nigga's
This
a
position
tank.
just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now it's Watson.
Hell yeah.
Flushed out right.
Let's go.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why?
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And
Yeah.
he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return
A
for
little stick
another
work,
score.
you know what I'm saying?
Extra point tagged on by
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna stream this game, but I had to turn on the stream because I think this needs to be quick.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fuck no, ain't no conceding, nigga. I need my stat.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Nah, I'm saying I only got 2 completions for 2 touchdowns, which I'm trying to win MVP.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because
This nigga
after what you
averaging
gave
7 yards
up, but
per
you
carry.
can't be so cautious as to just really
Wow.
take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know
There we go.
reputation defense
There we
guys
go.
can't
Shut
catch.
that shit down.
All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
Cause he
I thought
from
they were
Hoover,
gonna
that's
switch
why.
out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Watson off play action.
Ooh, he lucky. I seen that shit. Ooh, he lucky.
He's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's
Murphy
incomplete.
Jr.,
They
what are you
cannot
doing?
convert, and they
Yes,
turn
ma'am.
it over. So certainly an
Yes,
interesting
ma'am.
call
You're
there
mopping.
to go for it. And the Jags take
Okay,
over
sweetheart.
in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, next week. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Davis.
Chuck him. I can't get one truck on Kenyon Crossing, bro. That nigga's 5'5" and 122 pounds. What the fuck?
Struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down.
Bro, he is.
Big on
Oh
speed.
yeah, that is a
Chasing
rookie.
guys
He
jumping
is
up
a
and
rookie,
down.
but still, the nigga
Team
6'6".
leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start
You
getting
right.
guys on the ground.
Yes, I know some big ass niggas who soft as fuck. I do.
57 yards on the ground for him so far.
Oh no. So, he's gonna cover 2.
On 2nd down and 4. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's
Oh, they
That was
hold
an
me.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Yes, I did.
What
I
often
literally did.
happens now with these
Yes, I did.
quarterbacks who can move,
Why you always talking
defenses
mean
want
to
try
me?
and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged
I'll
them
be
from
telling you
taking
the
off.
truth, and you don't
Made
like
him
it.
try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Why would I lowball that? That was dumb.
and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be
Yeah,
a
he's gotta
little
get
more
used to it.
aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
I mean, like, 3rd and long, 4th and long, or if you know somebody playing somebody pass heavy, I guess pass heavy on every play.
He can go out there free and easy.
Unless I'm playing a nigga like him. I can't
And
guess nothing. Because he'll come out of shotgun set and then
And a
tote
fair
that
catch
bitch
signal
12
forward
yards.
And taken successfully.
Man, if you don't see he's a boy, I fuck with him for it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
He should give him back.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. And now here's
Why he do
another
that?
interception.
This,
Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
nigga, stick work. That's some stick work right there.
Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars continue to roll.
Yeah, but that's that vision too. Like, okay, I see that hole. Okay, and he holding that block right there. Okay, and you know what I did? You know what I didn't do? Hold turbo. Didn't hold turbo.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Hell
Kick
yeah.
this one away.
Bro, I be seeing, like, when I watch you play, I be seeing big ass holes. I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, and then all of a sudden it collapsed. I'm like, this nigga's holding turbo. This motherfucker's holding turbo.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they didn't capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Lambeau will put this one through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On the return, here's Hall. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Who, me?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What is he doing?
Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
I'm in. Ooh, almost missed.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that will extend this big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Bro, you know how it is when you're on the field, in the moment, like, you know what I'm saying?
They'll start the drive with Harris.
I'm so tired of this nigga running over everybody. He breaks 2 tackles at a time now. God damn.
This afternoon.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, Watson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Watson. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is. It starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Here's Watson.
Let's go, Cisco. I double teamed him, nigga. Double teamed him.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
You want me to put the thing up?
On the counter, ETN.
Right.
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the
45-yard
45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
I misread T.J. Watt's shed.
He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, my God. He's giving me a touchdown, bro.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up.
Cover 4.
They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now.
He played it.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Oh, he's stupid. Oh.
And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep
Hi.
How many more can they make?
Yeah.
They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Gonna be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they
What's
can't
the deal?
afford anymore
Yeah,
at
work?
this point.
Okay.
So free kick situation
Madden.
coming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
What?
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Another tote for ETN. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Lawrence will throw. And Sharp pulls it in. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. ETN once more. And he'll get this one across midfield and down in his territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark, 47 yards. And the Jaguars continue to roll. Point after by Lambo, up and go. And the lead will swell by 1. touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one did.
The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down at 5. Now Lawrence.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
But I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that will extend this big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Watson's throw there into the hands of Ross.
Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Jacksonville
Don't let
offense
him score,
set to
B.
begin their next
Sorry.
drive.
As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak Looking like it's going to go to 6. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
It's on my stream.
The run got
It's on my
4.
stream.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Fuck it, let's try to take him up top. Let's see if that works.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
What? Come on, T. Lou.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Watson now to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Flushed out, in trouble.
No shot. Oh my.
This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
Fuck it, I'm going
Once
for the
that ball
100
was loose, the
I'm
question
here
was,
now.
would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense,
I got
the
88.
training didn't really kick
Who you
in,
talking
did
to
it?
like that?
Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way
Bryce
for 6
Hall.
points.
Come on, man.
Partners, sometimes they put such
fun.
an emphasis on things,
Right
and you know in
in
that
your face.
situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
And now here's another
You said I'm not built like what?
interception. Picked off at about the 31.
Let's go! Get in there! Nigga, I'm scoring 100 on this nigga.
It's a touchdown. Defense
What?
had
Nigga,
to
94
win this
points.
with that pick
He
six.
better chew clock. I swear to God, he better chew
We're
clock.
talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
Now it's too late. You got me activated.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You must have turned off my stream because you just seen that last touchdown. Oh.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. He better not. He better not. He better not.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking deep downfield.
Oh! I don't know what just happened, but he just mossed me.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh.
I should have just let him score.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Nah.
Now Watson. That swung out wide to Harris. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run with Harris.
Nah, that's cool. I got a minute and 14 seconds to score. I gotta put the 100. I gotta do it.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
One pitch. Oh.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, he got me good field position, too. I'm scoring.
On the return, here's Hall.
Bro, he better.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Launches deep.
Oh, yeah. We in there.
This is caught. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence.
Oh, I want it.
Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go!
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lambeau to add on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one
It's your
away.
fault, too. I want the whole streaming community to know Black Star talked that shit. He said I wasn't built like that. I had to let him know. This is my second franchise. No, it's my 3rd franchise 100-point game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Caleb Chason. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
I don't even think I got my fucking trait, bro. I'm tight. I only had one tackle for a loss.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a...
So fog that. What the fuck? Who is this dude? Come.
The Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.